Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, hello, my name is Lauren. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make money on Etsy selling print-on-demand products. Now, before we hop into it, I want to explain to you guys a little bit about what print-on-demand is if you're not sure. I do have a couple of other print-on-demand related videos that I'll link down below for you as resources if you want to go and watch those next. Print-on-demand is essentially a way of selling products without you as a seller having to hold and use inventory. Not only that, but you don't actually have to physically make the items or ship them. What I love so much about print on demand is that you have these print providers and they offer you different products that you can sell, and they range from everything like t-shirts and mugs, socks, dog beds, bandanas, notebooks, cell phone cases. I mean, the list is never ending, guys. There are so many different things you can create with them. They actually take your designs. So you'll need to create a design to give to them, and then you choose what item to put it on, and then they will make the item whenever someone orders it from your Etsy shop. Yeah, so you are not having to pay for any inventory up front. Whenever someone orders it on your Etsy shop, it communicates to your print provider for you automatically. Crazy, right? And they will then go through, process the order, create the item, and ship it all for you. It literally sounds like it's too good to be true, I know, but it is literally one of the best business platforms out there, and you can actually get started with no money at all. Let's talk a little bit more about it and how you can actually make money through Etsy with the print-on-demand company. The number one reason I love print-on-demand and pairing it with something like Etsy is it allows you to have a passive income. And passive incomes are great because it literally means that you could be making money in your sleep or while you are at your other job. So it allows you to focus on creating income in other ways, as well as just, making money in your free time, and who doesn't want that? Plus, you don't have to have any money to get started with it. You don't have to invest your money. The only time you're going to have to pay is when someone orders the actual product. And yes, you can wait for that money to be deposited into your Etsy account before you fulfill the order. Or you can set up the orders to be done automatically through your print-on-demand provider. So you might get one order and then you're gonna have to go ahead and pay the $12 or whatever for the shirt to go ahead and be made, and then you can then deposit the money you got from Etsy, and then boom, you've got your profit. It literally sounds so crazy, but the concept is actually fairly simple. I'm going to be doing a video pretty soon here on my channel all about using one of my favorite print-on-demand providers and how to actually connect it to Etsy and show you guys a tutorial of how we can actually do that. So make sure to stick around and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on that. Because you have a print-on-demand provider actually creating the items for you, you don't have to keep stock of anything in your house. So that means you're not wasting your money if something doesn't sell, and if you get started on this and you decide you don't like it or you want to quit, you're not losing any money at all, which makes it super low risk. Plus, you literally do not have to ship it either. So you're not spending hours making the items, packaging them up, and sending them off to the post office. Not only that, but you're not having to waste money on supplies, finding supplies, creating new items. The only thing that you need to do for print-on-demand items is to create your own design. Now, I've gotten questions before on my YouTube comments asking about why certain shops may have gotten shut down, and likely it was because your design is actually copyrighted. So, for example, you cannot use song lyrics, or you can't use certain graphics or images unless they are yours. So you have to keep that in mind as you are creating these things. So yes, it might take a little bit of creativity on your front in order to make these different designs. I actually have an entire mini course on print on demand, and I go in detail with my favorite print on demand providers, as well as where to find designs that are copyright free so you can use them on your shirts. I'm going to link that course down below for you guys if you're interested in checking it out. It's going to be great if you're getting started with print on demand, or you really want to look more into it and decide if it's something you want to do. These print-on-demand providers actually work in conjunction with Etsy and allow you to connect both of your shops together so that when that order comes through, they can automatically go ahead and start fulfilling and processing it and sending it out to their customers, which literally means that you don't have to do anything. It is as simple as you creating the design, picking what you want to put it on, and putting that onto your shop, and then letting people come in with the orders. It's just baffling, I know. So if that sounds like something you want to do, print on demand just might be for you. And no, I did not mean that to rhyme. One tip I will give you about print on demand though is that if you're going to be doing this, Take full advantage and make as many designs as possible, you guys. If you have a print-on-demand shop, there should literally be no reason that you shouldn't have hundreds, if not thousands, of designs available, because you literally are only spending your time creating the designs and putting it on the items and then uploading it onto your shop, which, granted, on like your process and your photography, whatever you want to do, literally means that you could upload 10 different listings in one day and really just keep pushing out as many listings as possible. When I owned my print-on-demand t-shirt shop, I actually was doing at least 1 to 2 new listings a day for several months in a row, and it literally skyrocketed my sales because Etsy loves to push new items in the algorithm, so it actually gives your shop more of a chance to be seen in the search. Even though your items are already on Etsy, you can still be driving outside traffic to your shop for your print-on-demand store. Some of my favorite ways of doing this are through social media or through Pinterest. Pinterest is probably one of my favorites, and I actually talk all about it in this video up here, which I'll link for you guys, but it is literally one of the best ways to make your shop go viral, and I would highly recommend it for you guys. Please keep in note that there are probably a ton of print-on-demand shops out there nowadays, and it can be a little bit more difficult to stand out. So one of my #1 tips for standing out as a print-on-demand store is to invest in mock-ups. Mock-ups are people who have taken the print-on-demand items and put them in a flat lay or modeled it or shown it in a different way that looks realistic instead of just the flat picture they give you whenever you're doing it on the print-on-demand provider website. And it allows people to feel as though you are actually making the item and they can see it on the person and what it's actually going to look like on them. This was one of the best ways that I was able to really increase my number of sales because people wanted to see that. They were more drawn to it, and it helped my shop to stand out. In my print-on-demand course, I actually go over several different places that you can purchase mock-ups and some of my favorites, and I literally think it's a huge game changer. Question of the day for you guys. If you're thinking about starting a print-on-demand shop, I want to know down below what you want to sell, and I cannot wait to hear from you guys. I'll be commenting back on all of your comments. Right here on the screen for you guys, I'm going to link another print-on-demand video that I think you're going to find helpful, as well as my entire playlist full of other related videos on this topic. Down here, you're going to find 2 subscribe buttons. This one is for my main channel here. I put out new videos every week, as well as my lifestyle channel where I put out weekly videos as well. And without further ado, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.